There are a few spots in Des Moines where people are still dealing with damage and cleanup left behind by recent severe weather. It takes quite a bit to get over the hump with that stuff, and joining me to talk about how the city is working with homeowners on that and a lot of other issues is Mayor Connie Boesen. Thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me again.
So cleanup pretty much taken care of.
Right. It has been pretty much taken care of. Over 800 trucks have been taken at loads of debris, all the trees and everything that came down, the branches. And I just have to applaud our staff from Public Works, 12-hour shifts every day to get it done. But I think when we had minimal damage compared to some of the communities.
Yes.
But still, that's how much was done during the storm time frame. So
it really puts it in perspective.
It does. It definitely does. So it gave people the opportunity to get rid of the big limbs and cut them up and get through and really get the city cleaned up.
Okay, there's a lot of positive news coming out of the Parks Department.
Right.
Just hit some of the highlights.
Very exciting. Well, they are ranked like number 17 in the country. For a city our size, that is huge. We just had a dedication of one of our parks on the southeast side, Cohen Park. Long history in this community, has the original water trough that people would go get their water. But they have these climbing, in fact, I did climb it. It's not easy. 2 climbing mounds to do climbing, but they also have this Sutu, which is an interactive. Do you have some pictures of?
Oh yeah, there you are. You're atop the mountain.
It was not easy. I was concerned about coming down, but it was easier coming down than it was going up. But there's an interactive screen that's in the park all the time, and we're the only one in the country that has it. It's called Sutu, and it has like how fast you kick a ball into a different, like tic-tac-toe, different things. So people should go down and take part. So we're very proud of our park system. Our goal is to have a park or green space within 10 minutes of a walk of your home. And so again, congratulations to our park and rec staff for their innovation and the work that they do. And one reason we got such high scores is because of our engagement, a lot of it with the schools. They didn't have a park in that area, so we put a walking trail, playground, and then all the summer programs that we do. So our work within our Des Moines Public Schools and also with the Park and Rec Department really gave us the ranking of how we provide equity for everyone.
Yeah, it's such a tremendous resource when you think about accessibility. You're talking about the walkability, and then the fact that all of this is free to anyone.
Right. It's all free. It's great green space, whether disc golf or just enjoying the splash pads. We're converting most of the wading pools over to splash pads. Yep. Much easier to operate. I think kids like them better.
Yeah.
But they all kind of have a theme. We have a theme throughout the parks, and we have great volunteers. We build the playgrounds. It saves thousands of dollars, and I still say the instructions aren't very good. I marvel that we have crews that know how to do it, but it's been great to see it come together and people working to make our community better.
Okay, I know you always come armed with a list. What else is on your list before I want to talk about your trip to Japan, but what else do you have?
Well, the next is American Equity. We just signed, we approved the plan to bring 650 employees to downtown Des Moines. Now that's about a year away, but I just want to applaud the company and seeing the value of being downtown and helping us recreate the vibrancy of downtown Des Moines. You always hear about who was leaving, but I think it's great news when somebody's coming down. And I have to thank Jeff Lorenzen and his team of American Equity for seeing the value of coming downtown.
Yeah, that is exciting. All right, recent trip to Japan. We talked about it a little bit before you left. Tell us about it. You said it's a lot different going as mayor.
Right, it is. Being in an official role, I'd travel overseas for when I worked at Yonkers, but it was great. The people are delightful, so engaging. Sister Cities Commission, the people on that commission were impassioned that came with us. And it's a great way to bridge and get to know the cultures, the economics, and education, because Des Moines has been a sister city since 1958.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Huge. I mean, when you think about the longevity of 66 years, and a lot of exchanges have been done through our schools. And I think it also shows how it's a great learning experience and understand other cultures and other countries and some of the same things, but they have the same value. Education is super important, as it is to me, so it's great to see the schools. In fact, there was a girl from Des Moines, a graduate of Roosevelt, who actually worked for me at Appalachians, who was a teacher. She's over there for 2 years, and there's 2 other young women that we met who were from Des Moines. that we're teaching.
Small world.
It's a small world, but again, the way you can collaborate, but we all have a lot of the same issues and how we make things better for our citizens.
Fantastic. Mayor, we always appreciate you taking the time. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me and letting us share what's going on in Des Moines.
Yep, we'll see you in a few weeks.
Okay.
And stay with us. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in place. Jerry Ann's going to have the latest when we come back.